Okay, YouTube, I just wanted to make a quick video about the Ruger 2245. This is a 22 LR pistol. This particular one is the, I think there's a Mark II and a Mark III that Ruger's been making. I think this is the latest one, the Mark III. And I've had a lot of fun with this thing. If you see, there's a lot of other videos talking about this particular pistol or the other Ruger 22s like it, Buckmark or other brands also. The 22 provides a very high value. You can buy this bulk pack of ammo for, you know, I don't know how much it was. It's like less than 20 bucks, and that's 550 rounds. I mean, I could be here all day, and you know, it would take me from a whole day pretty much to finish that up. So, you know, for not too much money, you can shoot a lot, practice your grip, your sight alignment, your trigger fundamentals, all that sort of thing, without burning up a lot of ammo, especially if you're somebody who shoots 45 a lot, or the other expensive calibers. I wanted to talk mainly about loading magazines. I use this firearm mainly for just practicing for my other firearms, but also for steel challenge shooting. And in that sport, we usually have 5 magazines at least to shoot between the strings of fire on steel challenge. So how do you load magazines quickly? So I have the 5 magazines ready to go, but if I'm out here practicing or if I'm out with a family member, I want to have these things loaded up quickly. Well, one option is, of course, obviously, you can just use the little thumb thing to pull this down, and you drop the rounds in there one by one. You can do that, but it starts to hurt after a while, and after, you know, a little bit of shooting, it starts to wear out your thumb. This is one option here. This is the little speed loader thing for it, and what this really does is it helps to hold the button down for you. So you can pull this down and load the rounds in and slide this thing down. It stays down by itself. Don't run it all the way down and then drop the rounds in the top. They will get jumbled up inside. So usually start at the top, put a couple rounds in, and kind of lower it as you're putting extra rounds in to fill it up, and that way they'll stack up properly. Mainly what I want to talk about is something that's new for me. This is one of these ultimate Cliploader things, and I apologize, I don't have a tripod today, so I can't really use both hands to show you how this works, but you basically dump a bunch of these rounds in here and you shake it around and they'll line up in here, and then you can push the magazine into it like this, or I think it's like this, and then they will eventually drop right into the magazine. Now, in theory, that sounds good. In practice, it kind of works, kind of doesn't. I've had some issues where they get jumbled up inside here. This little ball detent, which lets them flow through, doesn't work all the time. And it takes, so it works, but it takes a little bit of shaking. You have to put the magazine in there, and then you kind of shake it to get it down in there, and usually one leftover round will fall out loose, not finding its way into the magazine, but will kind of fall out loose after you're done. But given those caveats, it still is, I think, a net speed up. It does speed up loading the magazines. You just kind of have to know what you're doing. And the main problem with it is you need to be over a table like this, because you have to have table space to work on, to put them in here, shake them in, and then you'll have the one loose round come out, which you want to recover. You don't want to leave the live round laying around on the range. So those are kind of some things, options for loading these magazines and keeping the shooting going. So be safe and have fun out there.